Simone, and I'm back with another daily video. So in today's video, we are going to be using the Magic Masterpiece Oracle. You can purchase this at shadowtwerk.com right now. If you are new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, bro. I missed you. This channel is to uplift and inspire my legends through intuition, tarot, and combos. So if you're interested in any of those things, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Shout out to everyone who has been liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, donating, purchasing oracles, purchasing tarot, purchasing books. Thank you, thank you, thank you, especially if you're following me on all social media at Shadow Twerk Tarot. Thank you. Arigato, gracias, shukran. You are really helping the channel and the platform grow. Please continue to do so. Our next community live stream is going to be tomorrow for Twerk and Work Tarot practice. I hope to see y'all there. We also have the shadow dance on Friday and of course Soul Share Sunday on Sunday. Thank you to everyone who joined me last night for the New Moon in Aquarius live. It was a little hectic, but you know, we made it through. So thank you. And now without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's see. What messages do I have to uplift and inspire my legends today? See, live your life and trust the process. I knew it was going to be a damn commercial next. Live your life and trust the process. Skip the commercials. I'm hearing commercial break, or maybe you took a break. Center stage, inspiration is everywhere. Messages do I have to uplift and inspire my legends? Center stage, breakthrough. Not I say you took a break and then I see breakthrough in the zone. Center stage, experiment is coming out. I feel like get started, blank canvas. Center stage is like still, I want to say in the back of my mind, innovate. I feel like with center stage, there could be a lot of people watching you, but the fact that it's not really coming out is giving me like you're not really paying attention to who's watching, or there's a need to not pay attention to who's watching. If you are, like, if you're trying to see, you know, who's paying attention to you, I feel like don't do that. Now is the time. I feel like now at this time, there are a lot of people that are watching you. There are a lot of people who are intrigued by you. We've been talking about getting through the trenches and how people are wanting to learn from you type shit. But right now, I feel like your focus needs to be on getting started on this blank canvas. We're pulling get started, blank canvas, and experiment. Innovate at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like right now your focus or your goal needs to be on creating something new or being innovative. Not even, creating something new. I feel like you could be repurposing something old or refurbishing or like you already know the prefix re, to do again. So I feel like whatever it is that you're doing is something that people have never seen before with innovate and experiment. I feel like you're creating something, or you're getting to a place where embrace change, where you're changing, or you're changing a situation, you're changing a dynamic. You have higher help behind that. I'm debating on whether or not to read my oracles inverted, but this was inverted compared to the other ones. So you could be doing something alone, or you may be doing something with the same group of people. Like if you were already a team, like you keep that team, share your creations behind that. But whatever it is, you're sharing it. I feel like with embrace change is changing something. But let's get into it. Let's pull some tarot. Using the Celebrate Life Tarot. For all my newbies, welcome. The Celebrate Life Tarot is a tarot deck I've created that's inspired by my favorite musical artists. You can purchase it now at shadowtwerktarot.com. This is a test version, by the way, so it's not perfect, but at least I got started and I experimented on this blank canvas, innovated something new. See what I did there? Let's experiment for Legend Gang. experiment for Legend Gang. Let's experiment for Legend Gang. What are you experimenting with and why? The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Shout out Jay-Z. I'm hearing the code. We've been talking about the code all this week too. You're experimenting with changing a structure, changing a contract, changing a business, changing a spiritual practice or how you practice something. The Seven of Wands is coming out and literally landing on experiment. I feel like you're experimenting with your boundaries. The Seven of Wands is my card about boundaries and standing up for what you believe in. 7-7 could be significant, or pulling the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Shout out Outkast and Ty Dolla $ign. I feel like if you have the Seven of Cups is my card of like options. So I feel like if you have a lot of different ideas, like bro is smoking in the tub, right? And he's just like chilling, but it's like he's brainstorming. I feel like if you have a lot of ideas, you're picking one, you're choosing one to experiment with the Seven of Wands, or you're choosing one to like, to build on, expand on. Again, innovate, change. Even in the Seven of Wands, it's like a whole bunch of microphones at the bottom, or 7 microphones. The microphones are wands in this deck, but there's one that's like bigger than the others. I feel like there's something that you're more passionate about than all your other things, like all your other passions. And I feel like this is what you're experimenting with. This is what you're innovating on. With Outkast being here, like since I've been using this deck, like every time I get Outkast, like, I hear outcasted. Like you could have been outcasted, or something could be taboo. Something could be like something that other people don't normally do, or they don't normally touch, they don't normally experiment with or innovate with, they don't normally do anything with. So that could be this blank canvas energy too, where it's like untouched territory. That's my song. The Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. We got these cards yesterday, but they were showing up inverted. And the Three of Coins inverted. So yeah, you could very well be doing something alone, or doing something on your own, or separating from a group of some sort. Because even in the Ace of Swords, we got Michael Jackson, and I always mention this, but it's like the Jackson 5 is behind him. Shout out Bobcat for the idea. But the Jackson 5 is behind him, and it's like he's on a completely different stage. Matter of fact, we got center stage, and that's literally where he is. He's in a circular center stage with a spotlight on him. I feel like one idea stands out, and there's a need for you to execute that, run with that, go with that with the Knight of Wands. Like you need to take action on something. Matter of fact, get started. Let's get into it. Get started. That's what I'm getting, like literally. Whatever this experiment is, or whatever it is that you're thinking to change, or to innovate, or to, you know, add to. I don't like this. I don't like this. We're pulling the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. The Three of Swords is the only thing that's upright. I feel like there may be someone who's wanting to do this experiment with you, but they're not meant to be there. And I really don't want to say that, but I've been kind of picking that up since the beginning, because like we've been talking a lot about like working together and collaborations and stuff, and at the same time we've been also talking about being discerning with the energies that are, you know, present. So I feel like today specifically there is someone or something that is wanting to get started with you or be a part of something, but they're not meant to go with you. And this could be breaking their heart. This could be a disappointment, or this could be you, where it's like you're being rejected for something. And it could have been something that you really wanted to do. And you're just like, well, damn, like, why am I being rejected? Why is why is this happening? And I feel like it's happening because there's something better meant for you. Let me show you, because we got the Weekend, and this is my Three of Swords. Me hold it back. That's probably why I'd be holding it too damn close. But we got the Three of Swords. and it's the weekend, and he's like another smoker. He's smoking in like a lounge or something, but he's thinking about like two people being together, being in a union. And then over here we got the Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords both showing up inverted. The Five of Swords is my card of like people wanting to have spiritual battles with you, like people wanting to go back and forth, people wanting to play mind games, people wanting to, you know, try to knock you off your square, but it's like you standing firm. This is giving me more of that Seven of Wands energy where you're standing firm on something and you're not taking no shit. Then we have Roddy Rich. So we got Sleepy Hollow, Roddy Rich, excuse me. And in this depiction of the Ace of Wands, he's like getting a new house, getting a new car, getting a new opportunity. But these things are in reverse. So I feel like somebody doesn't get this opportunity. They don't get the opportunity to get in the ring with someone or to fight on something, fight for something, and they're mad about it. And I feel like it deals with like a connection or like a home or a small business or a partnership of some sort. Like somebody wants to partner with you. Another seven, the Seven of Coins inverted. But I feel like they don't have the opportunity to watch something grow or to be a part of it. 1122 when I looked at it. Let me get one more card to get started. Well, no, actually, let's just keep going. I might have time because this reading is going kind of fast. I might have time to clarify with another deck. What's blank canvas? What's blank canvas for Legend Gang? The Two of Cups inverted, the Magician inverted. What the hell? And the Three of Cups inverted. Yeah, it's giving start over. Like, you could just be experimenting with your type, like your relationship types in general, like the types of people that you date, the types of people that you're friends with, the types of people that you work with, the types of people that you go to school with, like, or you study with, or, you know what I'm saying? It's giving whatever that you had before, it was not working. It was not working. You could have been dealing with a lot of envious people, a lot of jealous people, a lot of people who were talking shit behind your back with the Five of Swords. Like, that's my card of, like, people doing the worst of the worst to you are trying to. Matter of fact, this song just started playing, Evil Spells. I really like this song. People could have been casting evil spells on you with the Magician inverted. It's given throw the whole thing away, whatever it is. Like, throw the whole person away. Throw the whole team away. Throw the whole business away. Like, you're throwing something completely away with blank canvas. Or there's a need to, like, I feel like don't even put any more magic or energy into something. Don't put any more time, no more resources, just no more of you. I feel like that's also why the Seven of Wands is here, where, again, you're experimenting with boundaries. I feel like I said that. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because, like, you're center stage for something. Or you have a breakthrough or some type of clarity. The Ace of Swords is my card of, like, breaking through mental fog, mental confusion, like having new ideas, matter of fact, being innovative, being strategic, being discerning, being cutthroat to some extent. Because literally a sword, so it's like having to cut some shit off. Let's innovate. Let's innovate. What is Legend Gang innovating and why? We're pulling the Strength and the Nine of Cups inverted. I feel like you're the Wheel of Fortune inverted at the bottom of the deck. We got a lot of inversions. A lot of inversions. I feel like you're turning your life completely upside down. So we're literally pulling Strength. The Strength inverted for me is never a bad card. Shout out Lovely. But it's a card of having to dig deep, use your inner strength, your inner wisdom, your inner courage. Like, pull your courage out. Be strong in a situation, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically, but for real, those three first. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups, it could be dealing with your emotions or just like your happiness in general. So we got India Irie and we got Lovely. For all of you that don't know, Lovely the Lioness, she's a part of our community. Shout out to her. Local artist. But yeah, you could be local in some sort of way with the Nine of Cups, because even in the Nine of Cups with India Ari, it's like she looks like she's performing or she's about to perform on a beach, like a small kind of close knit thing. Or you could be rejected from something like this, because we were getting that energy earlier too. But real ones know rejection is protection. I feel like if you are being rejected from something, you're being called to innovate something new. Matter of fact, being inspired by Lovely, and no shade, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but it's like she had poured so much into like a certain group, right? And then like she knew she was hoping for, or like not even hoping for, but like intending to be a part of that same group like the following year, but then like they kind of were like, nah. And I feel like, again, like you're being called to create something new. You're being called to throw that whole thing away and start over and build new. Because if you're able to pour so much time and energy into something and you build it with your time and energy alone, I feel like, and I know that, and I'm hearing that you can create something substantial on your own. Again, like we've been getting at it, it's starting to sound redundant, but it's starting to come together. So that could be what's happening. Like it, whatever you've been rejected from, you're making your own. So like, let's say you were rejected from a school. You're building your own. You're making your own. You're starting your own curriculum. You're getting your own mentors and teachers and students, and like people are coming to you, flocking to you. The Wheel of Fortune inverted at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting that the wheel is about to start turning in your favor, especially if things look like they're down right now, because it's only a matter of time before things come back around. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of time. Let's see, matter of fact, we're doing great on time, so I'm going to pull some clarifications from another one of my tarot decks. I haven't done this in a while. A lot of these readings have been long as hell with my son. What's experiment? Clarify experiment for Legend Gang. The King of Swords. Inverted, mind you. I'm about to say, I'm hearing that people, somebody's big mad, bro. I don't know who it is, but somebody's big mad and they talking big shit about what it is that you're working on. We got the Page of Swords and the Eight of Coins at the bottom of the deck. But the way that this is appearing, matter of fact, that could be why you're having to set these boundaries. Because somebody keeps talking shit, or somebody has a lot to say about what it is that you're doing. And I feel like they have a lot to say because you're not including them. They have a lot to say because you don't need them. They have a lot to say because you're innovating something that they could actually benefit from. Matter of fact, not only can they benefit from, they're upset because you're not, again, pouring your time and energy into them. You're not begging them. You're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, try to get back into this group or get back into this dynamic that you've been rejected from. And they're like, wait a minute, why aren't you, you know? How dare you try to work on something yourself? Y'all see this Eight of Coins? Matter of fact, the Eight of Coins was also behind this Wheel of Fortune. I didn't even mention that. Shout out Rick Ross. So it's the same thing right here at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Coins, but the Page of Swords. Where you're working on something. I feel like over here, originally you weren't working on something, and I feel like that's why the wheel wasn't in your favor, or you were being rejected for something because you weren't doing something for yourself. You weren't, like, you could have been doing something for other people, and I feel like it was the wrong people, literally, because why are they rejecting you? And now again, you're giving that time, energy, and space back to yourself, and it hurts. It hurts to do that. It really does. And it's like they're talking shit about it too. They spitting on your name. Let's get started. I feel like even if that is happening, you get started anyway. Shit, your heart could be the one that's broken. Oh, see, that's why I like using two decks. Double confirmation, the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I just say the Wheel of Fortune? But in this deck, it's like a person, I don't know what this is, like a person with many arms or legs, and it's like they're caught up in a web. I feel like you get started anyway, even if you feel kind of caught up, even if you feel like something won't, like, I'm not even gonna say that it won't work. I feel like even if you're heartbroken, like, I feel like this could be devastating low key, where it's just like, how could you reject me? How could you reject this? Or this could be the other person with you, where it's like, how could you reject me? How could you let me go? How could you move on without me? The Six of Cups is my card of like past energy. This could be like childhood memories, childhood friends, or it could just be people from the past in general, like exes and shit. Like, and it could be an ex-lover, an ex-job, an ex-friend, an ex-whatever. They're like, how are you able to, again, move on without me? I feel like people could be watching you. We got a crow in the background. Crows usually represent monitoring spirits for me, or people who just be just lurking in the background. The sun and the hierophant. We got the hierophant in the beginning, and I said that, like, because you're changing the structure of something, because you're changing a dynamic completely, like, you're starting your own shit, period. And people want some of that. Like, notice how, like, the little girl is reaching for her cup, and it's like she's kind of handing it to her, but she's handing it to her from a higher place. And they're like, damn, like, you have so many cups to give, you have so much to give, like, why you stop giving to me? Why aren't you fighting to keep giving to me? Why aren't you letting me drain you? Why aren't you letting me use you? Of course, they're not going to say it in this way, but yeah, I feel like you're getting started on giving that back to you. You're getting started on untangling yourself from this web, and maybe even making your own web, or like something completely different. Hold on, because I'm just noticing this at the bottom of this card. I never really noticed the bottom of this card. Let me hold it back so y'all can see it. But it almost looked like, I want to say a snake. At first I thought it was leaves, but I don't think leaves be having holes in them like that. So it looks like something is kind of curling around. And I'm hearing snakes in the grass. Like, you got to get the snakes out the grass. So this could be you. Like, this person, matter of fact, could be a spider, because they got 8 arms. Well, not 8 arms, but they have 4 arms and 4 legs. So it's giving it, this person is supposed to be the spider. And spider spirit for me means make your dreams real, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what this is in this deck. Make your dreams real. It also represents abundance, literally the number 8, and infinity. So I feel like it may look like you're caught up in something, but I feel like you're right in position, like right where you need to be. So again, it may look like situations or circumstances are not working out for you, or everything is falling apart, but you're right where you need to be. Something is the right time. Because it really don't, look at this, like, bro, look, like, he's happy. Because normally, like, when you get caught up in something, or if you get caught in a spider web, or just a web in general, like, people are happy about that. This person is happy, and I feel like the only thing that's happy to be in a spider web is a spider. I don't know, let's keep going. What's blank canvas? Clarify the Two of Cups, the Magician, and the Three of Cups, all inverted. 3-3 could be significant. What's the Two of Cups, the Magician, the Three of Cups? Blank canvas, the Tower. So an unexpected change or shift. And the Moon. So yeah, something is major. Something is major with the Tower. Matter of fact, people falling off, literally, or falling away. I feel like with the Moon, something is being revealed to you, and I feel like it only reveals itself to you when you remove people, places, and things. When you start over with blank canvas. I feel like something reveals itself to you fully once you do this. Like, you get a brand new, again, a brand new idea, a brand new way of being, a brand new way of doing something. And I feel like as soon as you do it, not only does it happen quickly, because we had the Knight of Wands earlier, and I'm picking up on speed. It's something that makes you happy, like something that you get to sit in it with joy and optimism and peace, away from a group of people or a dynamic. The Eight of Cups and justice. Yeah, it's justice for you to walk away from something, or from somewhere, or for someone, let me slow down, or for someone to walk away from you or to leave you. Another eight, and I just said the eight, like infinity. I feel like something is divine timing. Let me see, what's innovate? The strength and the Nine of Cups. Innovate, the strength and the Nine of Cups. The Chariot. This is my card of spiritual warfare. The Five of Swords to me is like minor spiritual warfare, and so is the Eight of Cups. And then this is the big deal, the big guns. Like, you have to bring the big guns out. But you're moving forward in a situation. You're moving on and you're moving forward, and I feel like you're doing it fearlessly. You cannot be stopped. Matter of fact, the Seven of Cups again. You're going back to your options. We started with the Seven of Cups with Ty Dolla $ign, but it showed up inverted. I feel like now that you're experimenting, you're learning a lot. You're gaining a lot. You have a lot to show for what you're doing. This could also be, matter of fact, the Seven of Swords. Seven could be very important, y'all. We got sevens all over this damn reading. So I feel like something is extremely divine. And then also this Seven of Swords, normally the Seven of Swords for me is a card of like betrayal, hurt, deception, like being stabbed in the back, and also like very heavy on self-doubt. This is giving that you're not afraid, or you're facing your fears, because it's like a fox, I want to say. I think that's a fox. But it's like you can see that they're facing something. They have a shadow of like some type of, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's like something that they're facing that they're being attacked by, or they're getting ready to attack. I feel like this is you. You're attacking your goals. You're attacking your dreams. Like you're going for something, even if it scares you, even if this is out of the ordinary for you to change and to shift, or to choose yourself, to choose your happiness away from a group. Keep getting a group. The Fool. Something is new. Something is brand new. Matter of fact, this card always reminds me of Ariel from The Little Mermaid, where don't it look like she's ready for a whole new world? Like she looked like a sea creature, and it's literally giving Ariel. I think she has this exact same pose where it's like she's on a rock and she's just like looking out to, like she's looking at the castle in the background. Let me hold it back so y'all can see it. But it's like she's looking out to the castle in the background. And I feel like this is you. Matter of fact, with the Chariot, yeah, you're emerging from something, or someone could be coming for you. Like something new could be coming for you. I feel like these are bigger opportunities, new people, new energy, new environments. Like I feel like you're about to be carried away or carried off, or something is about to carry you. I feel like you carried something for so long. Now you're about to be lifted up. You're about to be carried. You're about to be in a position where you can just relax and create. And I feel like, again, in the right environment, you have options, because you faced your fears, because you had the courage to separate from something that wasn't working, and you didn't beg for it. Y'all take that how it applies. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's pull one more card, because we're doing great on time with this reading. Make sure to like the video. If you are new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. And thank you for being here. But yeah, let's see. What's our outcome? What's our outcome for this reading? The Ten of Coins inverted and the King of Cups. The Nine of Coins. Yeah, I feel like this reading, I don't know about y'all, but this reading is definitely giving to me to do something on your own. So we're pulling the Ten of Coins inverted. This is my card of like family, home, structure, stability. We keep getting all of these structures are crumbling. The big wigs are crumbling and something new is emerging. And I feel like that new thing is you. You're emotionally balanced with the Nine of Coins. Like you're taking care of yourself. You're focusing on yourself. Matter of fact, the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Cups. These are both cards of emotional fulfillment and stability within yourself. Shout out India Irie and shout out Cardi B. Matter of fact, on some news and gossip shit, we all know Cardi B is low-key going through, not even low-key, high-key going through a divorce at this time, where it's like she had to choose herself. And I feel like this is you. Like you've been dealing with something for years, or you've been dealing with like people not believing in you, people sabotaging you behind your back, people trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like the people closest to you too, or the people that you've been wanting to invest in. In this King of Cups, we got D'Angelo, and it's like he's investing in like a new artist or a younger artist. It's like you've been trying to invest in people and they haven't been reciprocating that energy. So you're like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to take all my energy back. I'm going to take all my time back. I'm going to take all my resources back and I'm going to give it to me. And I feel like you're doing it not out of maliciousness, but just because it's not being reciprocated. We don't go where we're not appreciated, Legend Gang. And I feel like this is you. You're deciding to go where you are appreciated. Even if that's being by yourself and experimenting and creating something new. Other people might feel like this is an injustice. They're going to be mad about it, but it's really okay. Because they didn't give a fuck when you was upset. They didn't give a fuck when they left you out in the cold. Niggas was laughing. Like, you know, y'all know how people do. But let's go ahead and pull some advice. What's our spirit animal for today? I don't have Usher in this deck, but looking at the Ten of Coins inverted for our outcome, I'm hearing let it burn. Let it burn. Like literally the tower, like let it fall, let it burn, let it, y'all seen the Lorax? I think it's the Lorax where the mayor, he was like, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. That's what this is giving. So yeah, if people want to fall away, let them. If things are crumbling, let them. Like don't try to hold nothing together. This going away or this dissipating, because it's meant to go. And I feel like it's meant to go to make space for everything that's new to come. You have a lot of new things coming in, and we'll want to hold on to the old things, but now is not the time. The spirit animals for today. Damn, why as I say that, trust the great mystery, whale spirit. Oh, that's good. Moth spirit, surrender now. Yeah, that's literally I'm getting. Something is divine. Let me see. Number 39 breaking down to a 3. 65 breaking down to a 2. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Ant spirit, time to collaborate. 1. Let me clarify, with the right people. Y'all know what that means. And then peacock spirit, let it shine. Yeah, because you center stage, bro. Number 46 breaking down to a 1. Matter of fact, I never really peep how like bro got something shining from his heart. Like light is coming from his heart. And then at the bottom of the deck, badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. I feel like I said that you are fearless, or you're becoming more fearless in a situation. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. And nightingale spirit, love is all around. All right. Moonology. And then we're going to pull from our community oracle, and we're going to wrap it up. For all my newbies, the community oracle is an oracle deck that we've created together as a community. You can download it for free at shadowtwerktarot.com and print it and use it however you choose to. The next time we'll be creating one is going to be in April. So it feels like it wasn't that long ago. We just made this one in like the beginning of this year. Time is flying. I don't know about y'all. It could just be me. My son is still asleep. Might be able to get something to eat. What's our advice for this reading? Any advice for this reading? Last time. I'm about to say last time. Expect powerful change. We literally got this in the beginning. I feel like it's gonna be powerful because you're shifting everything. Like everything is changing. Your dreams need a practical plan. Look at the bigger picture. You're very close to achieving your goal. And last one, prosperity lies ahead. At the bottom of the deck, your hard work is paying off, period. We talked about this too, where you just decided to work on your own. Yeah, that was a smart move. Smart move. Let's see. And now for our community oracle, and that's going to be it for this reading. What messages do we have from Legend Gang for Legend Gang? And for all my newbies, I don't think I said this, but for all my newbies, Legend Gang stands for Legendary Goddesses and Gods, is how I refer to our community. If that's something that you resonate with, you're in the right place. And if not, get out. Period. So, what's our advice from Legend Gang for Legend Gang? I see gold medal at the bottom of the deck. Definitely winning. You're in first place. Or you're number one. Again, like that spotlight energy. You're D1. I'm hearing D1 with the Matrix. What's our advice from Legend Gang for Legend Gang? Masterpiece, period. That's literally the name of this oracle. The magic masterpiece. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're making a masterpiece, or you have made a masterpiece. I'm hearing read them and weep. People could be weeping. I feel like people are mad that they isolated you, that they outcasted you because you've made a masterpiece without them. And it's like they wanted to claim ownership over your time, your energy, your skills, and your resources so bad. But again, you don't need them. It's nice to have them when they're like, you know, vibrating high. But for the most part, a lot of these people have been vibrating very low. Very low. And again, they have a lot of negative shit to say about what it is that you've been doing, whether you notice or not. I feel like with the moon that we saw earlier, that's about to be revealed. Gold medal is still at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're winning. You could be actually getting awards or getting recognized, being patronized for this masterpiece that you're creating or you have created. Pleasure drives the world. Let's pull one more or a couple more, because I like to use this deck that we made together. I really do. But what else do we have? I'm not going to force it though, so if nothing else comes out, that could just be the message. Anxiety, people trying me. Not this song coming on. Can y'all hear that? It's about to play. She's like, anxiety, people trying me. Let me see. But yeah, I feel like they tried you and they fucking failed. It hurt. I'm getting this something hurt. So like if something does hurt, like don't shy away from the hurt. I say this all the time. Feel how you feel. And you got to feel to heal. So I feel like you are healing in a situation, or a situation will heal itself. But you got to feel it first. Otherwise, like you just kind of, it'll always be with you. That's all I'm going to say. Like that heartbreak, that hurt, that trauma is always going to be with you. And it's going to be taking up space. And you don't want that. You want that space to be occupied by something you actually desire, not by something that broke your heart. Yeah, dream off. That's literally what I'm getting. Like, make sure you turn that shit off. It's not a part of the dream. Keep it a buck. Stay honest. Te amo. I love you. Do you? Slow dancing in a burning room. And been there, done that. Silence is golden. So yeah, that slow dancing in a burning room is giving me this, where it's like they left you to burn in the tower, but instead of burning, like they all fell off or like, you know, fell out. But real ones know fire transforms you. So I feel like, I said this in another reading too, this slow dancing in a burning room energy where, hold on, this ad about to blow me, where there could be complete chaos around you. Like, again, like there could be nobody on your side, nobody like rooting for you, nobody celebrating you, nobody checking for you, nobody doing nothing for you. And it's like, again, they left you to rot, they left you to burn, they left you to die. And meanwhile, they're falling off, falling all over the place, tripping over themselves, now trying to get back to you. But now you're too high because it's like, you transformed yourself in this fire. You experimented with the fire. You weren't afraid of facing yourself or facing your fears or facing something and seeing something through. Matter of fact, we use this example too with Queen Daenerys from Game of Thrones. And I say that because we got Game of Thrones in here too, where it's like everybody was fighting for the Iron Throne, but the Iron Throne had one rightful owner. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's you. You were meant to be center stage. You were meant to hold this crown. You were meant to hold this position. And it's like you were trying to put other people there, or you were trying to help other people help get other people there or to wherever it is that they want to be, but they were never helping you, bro. And then it had to get to a point where niggas had to fall off, fall all over the place, do whatever the fuck they're doing in order for you to stay somewhere and to be transformed, even if you had to be transformed alone. But now you're in the tower. You are the tower. You are the change. You are the catalyst. You are the one that people are looking up to, or they have no choice but to look up to because they don't measure up to you. Just period. Period. Especially with Keep It a Buck. Like, I feel like niggas know. Who made that song? I want to say J. Cole. Like, niggas know. All I'm hearing is niggas know. Niggas know. I feel like I should know the song, but it's escaping me. But that's what I have for y'all today. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications if you are new. William, legendary time. Aw, I didn't know you were here. My bad. I be like locked in on the dailies. Forgive me. Let me see. A lot of people hating on me. I believe it. I believe it, bro. A lot of people hate on real legend gang, like real chosen ones, because, bro, we are the blueprint. And it's like, we know what the fuck we be doing all the time, but it's like when we know, we know. And like nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take away your charm, your magic, your magnetism, your legendary energy. They be trying though. They be trying to copy us. They be trying to silence us. They be trying to put us down. And they be thinking that if they isolate us or if they try to take everything from us, that we can't rebuild. But again, we are the blueprint. We are the goats for real. We are the real magic makers, the real manifestors. I said that in another reading too, where it's like people, they'll try to take everything from you, and then they think that you can't get back up because they wouldn't be able to, but you're able to do things that a lot of people cannot do. A lot of people cannot fathom. And that's why they mad. That's why they big mad for real, because it's like they need everybody. They need to rally the troops. But you're like, bro, I am the army. I am the force. You come against me, I don't care how many people you have, you will never win. You might as well just be on my team. You want to be on the winning team? You're on the wrong side if you're not on my team. Duh. What's wrong with What's wrong with You know what I'm saying? I love you too. Thank you. I'm sending you love, light, legendary vibes. I'm hugging you back. Let me see. Let me make sure I check all the comments. So time is flying. It is legendary time. I don't like to say good morning because morning is a homonym, and we all know words are spells, and I'm not trying to be in grief or sadness. So I usually say legendary time. Sometimes people ask me like, why do I say that, or where do I get that from? And I just feel like it's always a good time to be a legend. It's always a good time to shine. It's always a good time to shit on these hoes. But yeah, that's what I have. So again, I do hope that was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you are new, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Shout out to everyone who's been purchasing oracles. I've been working very hard on y'all's decks. Y'all will be getting them soon. Shout out to everyone who is considering purchasing oracles, tarot, and books. Please check out shadowtriptarot.com. And if you're having problems accessing it, please let me know and I will send you a link. But yeah, thank you. Arigato, gracias, shukran. And until next time, you are truly legendary. I love you, and I'm going to see you later.